Welcome to another video about all things you should know. Don't forget to like and subscribe to stay updated on literally you need to know. New videos posted daily. In today's video we will go through a brief summary on Donald Trump, the criminal charges he is currently facing, and whether or not he will be the next president based on our own research. Early life. Donald Trump was born on June 14, 1946, in Queens, New York. He is the fourth of 5 children of Fred Trump, a real estate developer, and Mary Trump, a homemaker. Education. Trump attended Fordham University in the Bronx for 2 years before transferring to the Wharton School of the University of Pennsylvania, where he graduated with a bachelor's degree in economics in 1968. Business career. After graduating from Wharton, Trump joined his father's real estate business, which he renamed the Trump Organization. He expanded the business into building and renovating skyscrapers, hotels, casinos, and golf courses. He also started side ventures, mostly by licensing his name. Reality TV. In 2004, Trump began hosting the reality television series The Apprentice, in which contestants competed for a job in his organization. The show was a success and ran for 14 seasons. Political career. Trump entered politics in 2015, when he announced his candidacy for President of the United States. He won the Republican nomination and the general election, becoming the 45th President of the United States. Presidency. Trump's presidency was marked by controversy. He made a number of false and misleading statements, withdrew the United States from several international agreements, and imposed tariffs on goods from China and other countries. He was also impeached by the House of Representatives in 2019, but was acquitted by the Senate. Current activities. Trump is currently a private citizen. He is the chairman of the Trump Organization and hosts the podcast The Trump Show. He is also considering running for president again in 2024. So what are the criminal charges Donald Trump is currently facing? Here are the 4 criminal main charges Donald Trump is facing in detail. 1. Conspiracy to defraud the United States. This charge stems from Trump's alleged efforts to pressure state officials to overturn the results of the 2020 election. The indictment alleges that Trump and his allies made false claims about the election being stolen, pressured state officials to find votes for Trump, and threatened to withhold federal funding from states that did not comply. 2. Conspiracy to obstruct an official proceeding. This charge stems from Trump's alleged efforts to prevent Congress from certifying Joe Biden's victory in the 2020 election. The indictment alleges that Trump and his allies sought to delay the certification process, intimidate members of Congress, and encourage his supporters to storm the Capitol on January 6, 2021. 3. Obstruction of an official proceeding. This charge stems from Trump's alleged actions on January 6, 2021, when he encouraged his supporters to march on the Capitol and fight like hell. The indictment alleges that Trump's speech incited the violence at the Capitol, and that he refused to call off his supporters even after the violence began. 4. Conspiracy against rights. This charge stems from Trump's alleged efforts to intimidate and interfere with witnesses who were cooperating with the January 6 investigation. The indictment alleges that Trump and his allies pressured witnesses to lie or refuse to cooperate with the investigation, and that they threatened witnesses with physical harm. These charges are based on the investigation by the House Select Committee on the January 6 attack. The committee has interviewed hundreds of witnesses and reviewed thousands of documents. The committee's report, which was released in June 2022, found that Trump was at the center of a coordinated, multi-step effort to overturn the election results. Trump has pleaded not guilty to all of the charges against him. His trial is scheduled to begin in July 2023. If he is convicted, he could face up to 20 years in prison. It is important to note that these are just the charges that Trump is facing at this time. The investigation into Trump's role in the January 6 attack is ongoing, and it is possible that he could face additional charges in the future. So is Trump going to be the next POTUS? There are many factors that could decide whether Donald Trump will become the next president. Some of the most important factors include: 1. The outcome of his criminal cases. If Trump is convicted of any of the criminal charges he is facing, he would be ineligible to hold federal office. This would be a major setback for his presidential ambitions. 2. The state of the economy. If the economy is doing well in 2024, it will be more difficult for Trump to win the election. Voters are more likely to vote for a change in leadership if they are unhappy with the state of the economy. 3. The political climate. The political climate in the United States is very polarized. If Trump is able to maintain his base of support and energize his supporters, he will be in a good position to win the election. 4. The Democratic nominee. The identity of the Democratic nominee will also play a role in the election. If the Democrats nominate a weak candidate, Trump will have a better chance of winning. It is still too early to say whether Trump will become the next president. However, the factors listed above will all play a role in determining the outcome of the election. Here are some additional factors that could affect Trump's chances of winning the 2024 election. 1. His health. Trump is 76 years old, and his health could become a major issue in the election. If he is not in good health, it could make it difficult for him to campaign effectively. 2. His popularity. Trump's popularity has declined since he left office. If he is not able to regain his popularity, it will be more difficult for him to win the election. 3. The Republican Party. The Republican Party is divided over Trump. If the party is unable to unite behind him, it could hurt his chances of winning the election. Ultimately, the decision of whether or not to vote for Trump in 2024 will be up to the American people. However, the factors listed above will all play a role in determining the outcome of the election. Thanks for watching.